Real quick, before this video starts, I just want to make an announcement. HPMP, the podcast about JRPGs, is coming back this Sunday, March 12th, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course, we will be discussing JRPG-related topics and news, such as Final Fantasy XV, the Final Fantasy VII Remake screenshots, Fire Emblem Echoes, Nier Automata, and JRPGs releasing in 2017. But also we'll be discussing general gaming topics like the Nintendo Switch and Zelda, the rumors about a PlayStation 5, and many more. So come out to watch the podcast live and ask us questions. Again, that's this Sunday, March 12th, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's happening even if I have to do it all by myself. I'll see you there. What's going on, everybody? It's JRPG Enthusiast here, Shadow Elite, and I am back with a JRPG news segment. So, let's get started. First up, we have here Persona 5 DLC, all the DLC that's going to be released for Persona 5, and the price points, and well, it's rather expensive if you put them all together, but for me, since it is Persona 5, money is no object. It's all really costume related stuff, and of course you got some Persona that you can summon that'll probably be weak level Persona. No way these are going to be high level. I'm sure like post game Persona or late game Persona are going to be way more valuable than these things can be, but you know, it's all cool here. You have 13 sets of DLC that will be released each week after Persona 5 is released up to the week of May 2nd. Persona 5 is releasing in less than a month on April 4th. Whew. Guys, I got a little goosebumps there. I got a little lightheaded there. Less than a month away from Persona 5. Woo! Cannot wait. April 4th is the day. Mark it on your calendars, guys, as the release of the greatest JRPG of all time. Okay, yeah, I know I'm a little bit too hyped. I'm up there. I'm on freaking cloud now and well beyond that. But you know what? I've been waiting for this game for a hot minute. So, yes, I will get as fanboyish, as hyped as I possibly can. Let's move on. Cyber Dimension Neptunia 4 Guys Online will be coming to the West in the winter for PS4 and Steam. The latest title in the Hyper Dimension Neptunia series, or just the Neptunia series, and this one is going to be developed on the Unreal Engine 4. Now, for me personally, I've played all the mainline Hyper Dimension Neptunia games. I have kind of avoided the side games and the ones on the Vita, but this series has been a little bit rocky for me as of late. But this latest entry looks really good, I have to say, and I will be buying day one. I have changed my opinion since my JRPG lineup of 2017 video, but yes, I will be buying this day one, and I'm sure there's going to be a limited edition, which I'm not going to be getting because I will be buying it on Steam so I can see it at 60 frames per second constantly, because Mega Dimension Neptunia Victory 2 was 60 frames per second on the PS4. However, it wasn't a consistent 60 frames per second whenever there was something happening on a screen, or sometimes when the battle would start, the frame rate will kind of dip back to 30, maybe 40 frames per second, wouldn't hit that constant 60. So yes, if there's an option for me to play a game at 60 frames per second all the time, constantly, I will play it on that platform. But seriously, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Let's put aside our little waifu wars fantasy stuff to the side a little bit. Does this game, gameplay wise, actually looks really good? Not to say that the other ones were terribly bad, but this looks like one I can honestly recommend to almost anybody. And not to say that's a bad thing, but you know, I'm just saying. The gameplay, the battle system looks really entertaining. I don't know. Summon Night 6 Lost Borders is releasing on May 23rd on the PS4 and PlayStation Vita. On the PS4, there will be 3 different editions that you can get from Amazon, featuring 3 of the game's main characters. And no, I will stop you right there. No, you do not need to play the other Summon Night games in order to understand what is going on in Summon Night 6. There will be characters from the Summon Night series that appear in Summon Night 6, but that's about it. And of course, if you play the other games, you'll get an extra kick out of seeing them. I will definitely be getting Summer Night 6 Day 1. I did enjoy Summer Night 5 when it was released last year on the PlayStation Vita, also the PSP. It was a very good strategy RPG, and Summer Night 6 looks to be even better. So if you are looking for a good strategy RPG to play, I say you look into Summer Night 6. Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age is getting a collector's edition and a limited edition. The collector's edition will be $200. What? $200? What comes with this $200 collector's edition? Let's see. You get the game, of course. You get the exclusive judge bust sets, the pictures of the judges. Okay, I guess that's cool. You get the soundtrack, you get the steelbook featuring art exclusives art to the collector's edition, so you can only get this art in the collector's edition. You get 6 art cards featuring Vaughn, Ash, Bosch, Fran, and Barthier, and Pinello, and you get a digital code to unlock the original soundtrack background music option in the game, and that's worth $200. A $200 edition of a game that came out more than 10 years ago. Okay, you know what? If you got money like that, you know what? Go right ahead. Me, I'm gonna stick with the limited edition that comes with the limited edition steelbook and the background music DLC. You know, Final Fantasy XII, when I first played it, when it first released, I didn't care that much for it, but then after a year or so, I got back into it and I ended up loving it and became one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. Minus Vaughn, because he had no place in the story whatsoever, and Barthier, he should have been the main character, but yeah, go ahead, fight me on it, I don't care. But I'll definitely be buying Final Fantasy XII this remastered day 1, and I'm looking forward to actually playing it, especially with the fast forward option and battles speeding up things a little bit more. Should be more easier and quicker to get through the game. So that's it for this segment of JRPG news. Let me know in the comments section what you guys think about all this news. Are you gonna buy all the Persona 5 DLC like I am easily? Or are you gonna get Four Guys Online, Cyber Dimension, Neptunia? Or is it's the other way around? Cyber Dimension, Neptunia, Four Guys Online. And give me your opinion on the gameplay. Do you think the gameplay looks good or not? Summer Night 6 again looks to be a great strategy RPG, and I cannot wait to play it myself. And Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age, definitely buying, no doubt. So that's it. Hit the like button if you like what you see. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Join Notification Brigade. Hit that little bell button right next to the subscribe button so you can get updated on when I upload a video. And that is it. I will see you guys next time. Peace.